Okay. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Revere Skye, Revere Skye's Essence. Cheers, salute, if you're on your green smoothies. I love this company. I'm not going to say their name. But they chop up the ginger and they put it in water. But melanated people like they ginger spicy. You know, like, why get a drink with ginger in it but can't taste the ginger? Like, you can't taste the spice. So, I've asked them, can you cut me fresh ginger? And for some reason, they always have a new person making smoothies like every week. So, they got a high turnover rate. But I'm really thinking I'm about ready to do a Google review. Like, why pay for such an expensive smoothie and you can't taste the ginger? Like, ginger can't be that expensive, you know, to the point you can't why are you soaking it in water? It's supposed to be medicinal. Don't order a ginger smoothie if you don't like spicy ginger. You watering down. Well, anyway, got good news. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, I have two pendants. One is going to Rain and one is going to J. Kennedy. The pendants, I will take a pretty picture of them. Just simple, clean, white background. And post it on the channel, okay? Claim it. You could claim it through the comments or you could claim it through email. I want to say thank you, Rain, for being the first person to purchase a membership on my Patreon, okay? I really do thank you for that support. I thank everybody for the support. I love everybody, okay? Just know that on an affectionate level, my parents never said I love you and all that. Well, my father do now once I'm grown, but so if I don't tell y'all I love y'all enough, it's because, you know, it's just, some people use it as a front. I'm being very genuine and open, okay? Also, J. Kennedy was the very first person to donate and the only person to donate on my GoFundMe. So I look at this channel with 7,000 subscribers. You know, I've had the channel a long time. Maybe the people are not on here, but people are watching. But for some reason, people are not funding this channel. But I do want to give a humble thank you to J. Kennedy. I know you're local, so if you want to pick up your piece or if you still want me to mail it, it's easier to mail it or whatever, but I can mail your pendant to you. Y'all, pendants are different. One, Rain pendant represents communication because Rain is a communicator. J. Kennedy, yours is more dealing with the heart space, mature love, abundance, like that, because I feel like very thankful that you funded my GoFundMe for a big purpose. Also, I have good news, and I wasn't going to talk about it yet, okay? And like I say, I'm graciously thankful for everybody who just support the channel, who buy the products, buy the herbs, all that, okay? Even the people that click the donation button, thank you so much. Even though I need more people to click that GoFundMe button, you know, it's for a bigger cause, that would be very grateful, okay? Now, I got good news. So, my budget was $15,000 for my plumbing situation. Well, I got the pictures, and I'm going to post them to the channel. They just found my sewage. So that just sliced $8,300 off of my bill. That's right. They just sliced $8,300 off the bill. And I'm very grateful for that. Now, I asked the man about my water. I said, well, it's already out here. You know, you be trying to get them whammies, hoping that they say, well, yeah. But I still got to, they just put the water out there. Okay. So we just got to wait. Now I had to pay $500 for them to locate the sewer, but I would rather pay them $500 to locate that sewer than pay $8,300 because I ain't got no sewer. And let me show y'all. A sewer hole ain't but about this big. So to all you badass children out there that want to flush shit down the toilet, all you crazy ass grown folks that think you could flush a pad down the toilet or rag down the toilet. You think you just can flush them down the toilet. See, this is why you have problems. This is why your home have problems, because the suey hole ain't but so big. I'm serious. I think it's like 6 inches. 6 to 8, less than 8 inches, 6 inches. So y'all just be mindful. When your suey hole get clogged up, it's because somebody ain't got no respect for the suey hole. Straight up. So that is very good news. And so far, so good. Like, that just sliced so much off of me having to go out here and work so hard. Y'all don't understand. So now I got to go to phase 2, and that is for them to map the property. It's like they have to map the property, and I don't know if it's a fee for them to do that or not. But after they map the property, this is just for the sewage and water. Then they send me the actual invoice for what I'll have to pay for whatever it is that I'll have to pay for. I know for a fact I got to pay for a meter and a box and all that. I just got to wait and see. I'm all in my mind right now too. I just got to wait and see. But y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I'm so glad it was. Somebody must have started to do something with that property and never finished. Also, I closed on my mobile home. Congratulations. And like I say, this is a wee journey. This is a wee journey. I feel like everybody should get a tropical experience from a melanated being with hospitality to a certain degree. You understand? So this is a wee adventure. Believe me, it's a wee adventure. And I'm looking forward to people coming down. I'm not sure if I'm Airbnb 2 rooms, but I'm definitely going to Airbnb 1 room. And I just want to set it up so that we can do a few things. Now, psychologically, this neighborhood is not designed for meditative purposes. They run sirens up and down the road. No 911 calls or none. They be doing drills and tests. And, they call it noise campaign. They call it it's noise, not hazing. It's another word my Cali friend be using. But that's what they do in LA. They it's not trauma. I can't get it out, but it's a noise something. And it's like to keep people thinking that they should be in fear and shock and always on alert, like something's happening. But that is the good news. And that's something to celebrate too. $8,300 is almost $10,000. That's a lot of money. And the fact that they was like, the guy and the female was like, well, if you go down there to the water counter, you got to have cash. Well, that just sliced some off my bucket list. So I'm still down to the last bit. And like I say, I really appreciate everybody who has a membership, who has donated, who has joined Patreon. And thank you, Jay Kennedy, for the GoFundMe. And thank you, Rain, for joining Patreon. Okay? Now, so I will be showing a picture of your pendants. Please, they're totally different, but my spirit or my heart told me this one is for you, this one is for you. So one may look more fashionable than the other, but try to enjoy the energy, okay? So if you want me to mail the pendant to you, please email me, text me, or leave a comment. But if you want me to mail it to you, you have to send the address. Jay Kennedy, I know you're local, but if you want it mailed to you, you can. But if not, you can always come and pick it up. I I won't be available tomorrow. I won't be available, what day is it? I won't be available Thursday or Friday. But if Rain or if y'all contact me today, I can have them shipped in the morning. Okay? So just keep it simple. But other than that, y'all have to wait until y'all contact me. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. Can't even find my mama right now. And y'all, look, my hair. Ooh, Lord. I got Vaseline on it. That's why it's like an off black, grayish. But it done finally packed down. And I'm excited. Yes, I was talking about that. I closed on the home. But this is how it worked. When you sign the paperwork, they don't actually send the paperwork to the bank until they put the home on the property. So when they put the home on the property and strap it down, meaning the hurricane ties, then they send in the paperwork that we close. Because otherwise, if they close me out now before the home is out there, I'll have to start paying mortgage for some that ain't even got here yet. But I already signed my closing papers and everything, so I'm excited about that. Yeah. Oh, last but not least, if you got this far, you deserve it. Most melanated people don't want you to know about their interest rates. They don't want you to know about their down payments. They don't want you to know nothing. So this truck I got is a $29,000 truck. That's what the bank appraised it at. The guy in Texas sold it to me for $20,000. The bank loaned me $16,000 at an 11.8 interest rate. Very high interest rate. But that wasn't the thing. Bank give me the money. Bank said, we're going to give you 3 months. You don't have to pay nothing. Just pay as much on the principal. So I paid the 3 months. I got everything down to $12,000. Okay. So all these credit companies was saying, we could get your interest rate down to 7.9. So the bank that I did it, they was going to reprice my vehicle. But they didn't. And, hell, they could have kept it at that interest rate, but every 100 I could save, I'm good with it. The thing is, when they said I repriced it, then he looked at it, he said, you haven't paid on this 6 months. You only paid on it 2 months. I said, okay. He said, but we could refinance it. We could refinance it for free. He said, your theory of refinancing is like, a house where you got to pay a closing costs and all that. He said, and nonetheless, you might be thinking about people who borrow money on their vehicle. He said, let me find out why she gave you 11.8%, and then I'll contact you back. So he found out why she gave me 11.8%, because what you see on Credit Karma is not what you're going to see at the banks. So Credit Karma had me at like a 632, 640. The bank had me at a 590. Okay. That's why they gave me such a high interest rate. But my goal was, while this guy is willing to sell this truck for $20,000, that gives me a damn near $10,000 in equity, right? I said, let me go on and get it. It doesn't matter what the interest rate is, okay? Because my job is to pay off the vehicle to get up to the 800s, the high sevens. Okay. So, boom. He called me back because I had told him, I said, everybody want me to refinance for like 7.9%. He called me back and said, Miss Grant, I got you something even better. He said, I'm going to save you a lot of money. I said, okay. He said, I dropped it down to 3.8%. Well, me at the bank, they don't want to lose me, so they're going to give me the best rate, right? Now, me and my mom discussed that you could get 0%, but go find it. I know people, 830, like people from New York got like 830 good ass credit, you know? And her shit is 2.0. Like her interest rate is 2.0. So I'm doing good at 3.8 for my first vehicle. The man also said, well, Miss Grant, you only owe $12,000, and he said you have over $15,000 in equity on your vehicle. He was like, you're doing good. So my car note is $200 a month. That's right, at 3.8% interest, and I'm grateful for that. I really am. I'm grateful for that. Now the mobile home, like I told y'all, I'm doing the chattel loan. The chattel loan is where you don't tie in the mobile home with the property. Don't want to do it because what do we have a shortage of? Land. We have a shortage of land. So in that process, you don't want to tie up your land with a home. So if I would have got them to finance the sewage or any other upgrades that they can't take with the mobile home, then I would have had to finance my land as collateral into the mobile home, and I wasn't going to do it. So if I would have financed my home into it, I could have got a 3% interest rate, like a 3.1. But since I didn't, I'm at the 6.8, but it still did me good because with taxes and insurance in escrow and the mobile home is only $830 a month. And the taxes and insurance all came up together as $930, like $940. So I was like, boom, truck note $200, mortgage with taxes and insurance, $900, let's say $950. It's less than $950, but you do the math. That's $1,150. No. $1,150. And then the insurance on the vehicle, another $100. Boom. So as long as my expenses is like less than my income in 1 week, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. So the reason why I'm giving you the numbers is because if we don't share that information with each other, we don't know what's possible. And people may feel like my interest rates are too high, but I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way, not one bit. I'm a starter. I'm starting. The first house I ever bought, I paid cash for it. So I'm starting. Oh, and also you could do the math. So I had to pay 20% down on the mobile home. So that was with all upgrades, expenses, and everything, it came up to like, these are my sign papers. Let me see what it came up to, because I don't even want to lie. Because people don't never know the numbers. Oh, that's the insurance. That's what they quoted me at. Hold up. Okay, here it goes. 1 second. 1 second, and I'm going to let y'all go. Okay, so they, so I'm financing $114,000, but for everything it came up to, what is that paper? But if I don't pay it off fast, okay, there it go. $140,800. And I paid $28,400 down on it. So you just got to understand. You got to understand that, and guess what? If I just pay it all the way to the door, never pay no extra money, I will be paying a total of $244,000 for a mobile home. Yeah, they too cute. That's why they don't have penalties on doubling your money. But I just wanted to let y'all know, you know, hey, I had to stay within my budget. You can't even find a decent apartment in Jacksonville. And what I mean decent, meaning you want something remodeled, gray floors, high ceilings. You're not going to find nothing for under $1,200. Not even $1,200. Let's start at $1,400. You know what I mean? If you want to be in a decent neighborhood where, you know, like it's rough. So, yeah, for me to be getting something, my house note is going to be under $1,000 a month. That's including taxes and hurricane insurance, fire insurance, all that. So I'm grateful. So like I say, congratulations and thank you to everybody who support the products of Revere, Skye, Essence. Oh, last but not least, Rain. I know that you wanted me to tell where I would go in case of a crisis. Like, let's say if Florida went underwater or a safe haven, a safe zone. See, that's what these meet and greets are going to be about. When people come to where I'm at or I go to where they at and we have group talks, we have group sessions. Stuff like that you do not talk about on the internet. I try not to even think about it because they're recording our brain waves. They know our thoughts, they know our patterns. And I try not to even think about processing where I would stay in case of a crisis or emergency. But I do know one thing. You should break the United States up in a grid. I'll draw that grid out, but I'm going to try to explain it real quick. Have 3 sections going across from east to west. And have 5 sections, 3 to 5 sections going up and down from north to south. And you pick out what you feel would be a safe zone in those areas on that United States map. All I can say is, like I say, I try not to think about it because they're already putting it in the cloud, what you're thinking. So I try not to think about where I would go. But if we had a meet and greet, I felt like I was around genuine, honest people that aren't agents or aren't clones or drones, are not robotoids, not synchronized with the matrix to the point where they bring vulnerability to a safe haven. I would then explain it. But that's just something you don't share on YouTube. So I never forgot about the question. I just had to be able to explain it in a way that we can all understand that you don't. That's why it's called a safe haven. It's called a safe haven because it's not to be discussed. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.